Hi there. I'm Dr. Pete Caproni, and I'm an associate professor in the College of Psychology in the school psychology doctoral program. Um, I've been here for about 13 years, and my background is in clinical and school psychology, along with several other things like some family systems approaches. One of the things that attracted me to come to this program is the opportunity to work with a doctoral program in school psychology from the ground up. They hired me just about the time it started. And what I think we've been able to do here is pretty remarkable, and that is to pull from the three major practicing fields of psychology, clinical, counseling, and school psychology, and really incorporate a lot of the best of those in our approach to school psychology, along with what is traditionally the business of school psychology, including assessment, counseling, and consultation. I'm originally from a small farming community in Ohio by the name of Ripley, believe it or not. And its main claim to fame is that in the pre-Civil War era, it was a major station in the Underground Railroad, where enslaved people were trying to come out of the South into the North into Canada. So that was a very interesting kind of background that I grew up with. About 13 years ago, I was invited to come to NSU for a joint appointment to our College of Psychology as well as NSU University School. So for this period of time, I've been the consulting and supervising psychologist at University School, as well as the professor here at NSU. I've been a psychologist for a long time, working in private practice, many different school districts, and in various capacities. But one of the things that always continues to amaze me is when I get the opportunity, really the privilege of working with a young person. I tend to work mostly with teenagers and young adults, and to see them courageously surmount the challenges that they come to a psychologist, to work on. And that's a very rewarding and gratifying thing to be part of a person's life when they allow you in to help them with that kind of thing. Similarly, I'm very inspired with my own graduate students here because they come to us very insecure of their skills in terms of what it takes to be a good school psychologist. And for me to be able to work with them and supervise them and teach them over a period of time and see them go from this kind of very insecure kind of model to somebody who is confident and, well versed in how to be a good school psychologist is very, very rewarding. I think the third thing that inspires me, particularly here at Nova, is being able to work with the faculty in the college as well as the staff in NSU University School, because these are two very remarkable places. And having been a lot of different places in a lot of different cities and states over the years, I really feel that what I have fallen into here is a very, very fortunate combination. One of the things I want to share with you is a comment that I start my classes with when new students come, and I'm supervising new students at university school. I also have a group consultation class with them. And one of the things I lead off with is that I tell them that I have two very paradoxical, contradictory kind of beliefs. The first belief is that we tend to learn better when we're having fun. And that's one of the things I want to try to, implement in my class. But the other contradictory belief is that we really don't grow, we really don't change when we're comfortable. So that there is some degree of discomfort we need to become comfortable with and to understand that that's going to help us grow. So whenever you take on something new, like this program in school psychology, those are two of the things that you can find here, because I think my sentiments on that are pretty broadly based with the faculty here too. So the idea that we want to make it as much fun as possible, but we also want to support you in your growth as a school psychologist and the discomfort that goes along with that. And finally, I have a quote that I'd like to read you, and this is from a book that we use in my class. It's called The Gift of Therapy, Irvin Yalom. And the very end of it, he says, "It has always struck me as an extraordinary privilege to belong to the venerable and honorable guild of healers. We therapists are part of a tradition reaching back not only to our immediate psychotherapy ancestors, beginning with Freud and Jung and all of their ancestors, Nietzsche, Schopenhauer, Kierkegaard, but also to Jesus, the Buddha, Plato, Socrates, Galen, Hippocrates, and all the other great religious leaders, philosophers, and physicians who have since the beginning of time ministered to human despair. Thank you, and I hope to see you here at Nova.